Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? In this video this morning, I want to talk a little bit about financial goals, how to set them and get them. That's what I want to talk about today, guys. So, good morning to you. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. It's a little bit early this morning, but let me tell you, if you are listening to me, if you're hearing my voice, you are already blessed. Today, you could not have, you could have not woken up this morning, but today you are blessed. So let's go ahead and get started. So, guys, my name is Alex. I am the founder of Financial Wealth Academy, and my goal is to help you have more income, more independence, and more impact in the world. So, in order to help you have more income, financial independence, and more impact, uh, I thought this year I would approach things a little bit different than I normally do. So this month, I'm going to be working from a theme. Okay, each month I'm going to be working from a theme, and each theme, the goal of each theme is to help you have more income, more impact, and more independence. Okay, so for January this month. I'm going to be talking about everything that I pretty much talk about for this month is going to be centered around how to develop your financial goals for the year, how to create your financial vision for the year. And so that's what I really want to start out with and talk about today is I want to talk about financial goals. How do you set them and how do you get them? Meaning, how do you achieve them? How do you reach your goals? And so we know that really from studies show that 51% of Americans are going to set some type of financial goal for this year. Okay. And of those people who set those goals, roughly about 40% of those people are going to achieve them, right? And so that is a pretty good rate, wouldn't you say? I would agree. You know, if 40% likely that you're going to actually be able to get what you achieve or what you set out to get. So I wanted to really start out and talk about why is it important, okay, that you even set goals. And so let's look at some of the reasons why it's important that you set goals. The important thing about setting a goal is it isn't just about putting something down and putting it on paper. It isn't just about that. There is power in setting goals when you set them the right way. Okay. And when you begin to determine or figure out what it is that you want to be able to be, do, or have, when you do that, the universe begins to look for ways to help you in moving and achieving and accomplishing whatever those things are. And if you never make the ask, if you never set the goal, if you never go about the process of asking for what it is that you want or desire, the likelihood of you being able to achieve that or have that or be it is very unlikely. Okay? So the very act of you determining, setting your financial goals are important because it is the beginning of you being able to have what it is that you are setting your goal and intention for, right? And there are a number of other things that happen that happen after that, and we're going to be talking about those things throughout the year. How do you begin to throughout the month? How do you begin to set those things the right way so they propel you, keep you on the path, and keep you moving forward? Okay. So, what are some of the reasons why people don't set goals? Many times, people don't set goals because they really don't desire what they say they want. They really don't desire that thing enough. See, the thing about humans, about us, it's already been shown that we change when there's something that we really want or if there is pain that we're trying to avoid. Those are the two reasons why people actually make change: pain or pleasure. It is those two reasons. You want to have some pleasure, or you want to avoid some pain. And those two things will make you change. Now, if you are comfortable where you are financially, okay, if you are comfortable with the amount of money that you make, if you're comfortable with the amount of debt you have, your purchases that you're making, if you're comfortable with your retirement goals and where you are, if you're comfortable in all those things, right, the likelihood of you changing changing your actions, changing your thought patterns, changing your behaviors, changing your lifestyles, changing those things to achieve something new or something different is very unlikely. So the first thing is you have to, whatever it is that when it comes to goals, you have to desire change enough that you're going to be willing to go through the effort, right, of achieving whatever it is. Okay, so whatever discomfort you have, whatever it is that whatever it is you're saying, hey man, that's really tough. I don't want to cut back my spending. I don't want to have a spending plan. See, when you're starting to implement those new changes, you have to want whatever change you're hoping for and you're looking for, and you want to achieve. You have to want it bad enough that you're willing to go through the pain of setting new habits and taking new actions. Okay, so that's the first thing. The other reason why people don't set goals is they underestimate the importance of goals. They underestimate the importance. Scientists have already shown that in your brain, 50% of your brain's setup is for visual cues, visual input. Okay, 50%, over half of your brain's computing power is set up to take visual input. Why is this important? You remember it talked about writing the vision and making it plain? That's important because if when you begin to see things, what you see, your brain is already wired to pick up. Your brain is already wired to really, really dig in deep and take that information in. So if you don't have goals that you can see, if the things that you see around you are not consistent and congruent with where you want to go, the likelihood of you being successful or achieving your goals isn't as likely. Okay. So that is the importance of setting a goal. There's something that you have to be seeing, that you get you something that you can that you're looking towards, something that you can focus on that helps you to continue to move forward so you can take action. Okay. The third reason why people don't set goals is they think they don't know how to set them. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to go through and share with you 5 ways to set powerful goals. Okay, so that's the reason why you want to definitely stay. I'm going to share with you 5 ways to do that. People don't know how to actually properly set goals, and I'm going to talk about that today. And now the fourth reason why people don't set goals is because there's that good old fear of failure. You know what? I might set this goal of losing 20 pounds, 30 pounds. I might share it with somebody. Somebody might see it, you know, and then, 90 days later, 6 months later, I'm still big, right? Don't want the ridicule that comes along with people saying, "Hey, I thought you were gonna lose some weight. I thought you were gonna, I thought you were gonna get a different job. I thought you see." Fear of failure. We don't want other people to ridicule us by us having set a goal or express some wish or desire. We don't achieve it, and then people talk about us. Or we go through the effort. We make we tell ourselves that we're going to do X, Y, and Z. We go through some effort, and we don't achieve it, right? And then we have that failure thing happen again, and we don't want to go through that. So, fear of failure oftentimes will keep us from setting goals. So, I want to get into now what things, how do you actually begin to set your financial goals for 2021? And how you set them is how you're going to get them. These steps are going to help you achieve more of what you want when it comes to your finances. It's going to help you achieve more income, more independence, and more impact in the world. So the first thing that you really want to know, the first thing that you really want to that you really want to do and understand when setting your financial goals for 2021 is you want to know and understand what's really important to you. What's really important to you. Warren Buffett was talking with his pilot, his private pilot, and his private pilot wanted to buy a new airplane, right? Wanted Warren Buffett to buy a new airplane so this guy could fly him around. And Warren Buffett said he said he wanted to be able to do this within 10 years or so. And Warren Buffett told him, he said, if you are still working for me in 10 years, I have failed you. So Warren Buffett asked him, he said, I want you to make a list of the top 25 things that you want, the top 25 things that you want in your career, right? So the guy went away, he made the list, he came back. And Warren Buffett then asked him, said, okay, now that you've made this list of the top 25 things, what are the top 5 things that you want to accomplish? What are the top 5 things? And so he circled the top 5. And then Warren Buffett asked him, Warren Buffett, one of the top 5 richest men in the world, asked him, what about the other 20? What about the other 20 goals? And the guy told him, said, well, I'll work on those things on the weekend. I'll work them on the side. I'll do X, Y, and Z. He said, no, that's your list of things to never, ever concentrate on or focus on again. Because what's important is you really need to know what's really important to you. All the other stuff might be good ideas. There might be things that are nice to do, but there are only a few things that really, really matter to you and that are really important to you. And the same holds true when it comes to your finances and money. So the thing that you want to do is you want to determine what are the things that are really, really important to you when it comes to your finances. What's really going to help you create more happiness in your life? What's going to give you more joy? What's going to give you more peace, more security? What's going to allow you to have more impact in the world? These are the things that you really, really should focus your effort, your time, and intention on. Anything else that's not that doesn't move the needle for you, don't focus on it. Don't worry about it. You really only need to know what's really important to you when it comes to your finances. Okay? So that's the first thing, number one. Number one. The second thing, out of all the things you possibly could do, all the things that you possibly could change or focus on for 2021 when it comes to your finances and money, I want you to look at all of the things that you possibly could do and choose no more than 3. Choose no more than 3 financial goals that you want to set for 2021. And it's important that it's no more than 3. Because truthfully, we only have so much energy, we only have so much time, we only have so many resources, and in order for you to have the biggest impact, and in order for you to be the most impactful and most powerful, you need to focus all of your resources, all of your time, effort, energy, all of those things on things that really, really matter to you. And there should really be between 1 to 3 things that you put on your goal list, your financial goal list for 2021. That's it. No more than 3. And it allows you, it gives you the energy to focus on things that are really, really key and important to you. So that's number 2. The third thing that you have to do is you have to be really, really, really specific in setting your financial goals. Let me give you an example. If you say to someone that I want to lose weight, if you want to say, I want to lose weight in 2021, that is a very, very weak goal. That is a very, that if you say, I want to lose weight in 2021, if that were your goal, you have to put more power behind it. You have to put more, you have to be more specific when it comes to your goal. So as it relates to your finances, if you say, hey, I want to be able to get out of debt in 2021, that's not enough. That's not enough. Or I want to be able to save more money. It's not enough. It's a very, very weak goal. It's really just a wish at this point. Okay. So how do you begin to be more specific? How do you begin to be smarter about your goals? And SMART is an acronym that really stands for being specific. You want to set goals that are measurable. You want to set goals that are attainable, that are realistic, and that are time oriented or time specific. Okay, that's what SMART stands for. And so the S in SMART is you want to be specific. So if you have, say for instance, you want to get out of debt for 2021. Often that is a top goal that people have, that they want to reduce or eliminate their debt for the year. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to be able to know, okay, exactly how much debt do you want to eliminate for 2021? You need to know the exact figure, okay? So the first thing I would say is to list out all of your debt, all of the debt or money that you owe, okay? Once you made that list with the exact dollar amounts, next you want to be able to ask yourself, okay, is it realistic that I can knock out all of this debt in this year? Do I want to focus on reducing all of the debt or just a portion of that debt? Okay. And so you might have a car loan, you may have a credit card, you may have a personal loan or student loan, whatever it is. If you want to, if you say, hey, I can only focus on one of these debts, which of these debts am I going to focus on? And so your goal is to be very specific about which debt you want to be focused on, exactly how much that particular debt is, okay? And then you want to be able to set a date certain that you hope to or you expect to achieve that goal. So say for instance, if you have a credit card and your credit card, you want to be able to, you have $2,000 on your credit card bill. And you might decide that, hey, I want to be able to get rid of that one particular credit card over the next 6 months. Okay, maybe that's your goal. So you want to know exactly how much is that credit card debt. Is it $2,000 or is it $2,147? If that's what it is, you write down $2,147. Okay, because you want to be specific. When do you want to eliminate that debt? You said 6 months from now. So you said, hey, come June 2021, I will pay off such and such credit card of $2,147. And now you can fix your name to it and you can say, hey, this will be done by June 30th, 2021. Now you have some specifics. You've said, rather than just saying, I want to get out of debt in 2021, you have said, I want to specifically focus on my credit card debt. I want to specifically focus on this particular credit card if you have several of them. You said, hey, I want to focus on this particular one, and this one is $2,147, and I am going to pay this credit card completely off by June 30th, 2021. Now you got some specifics. Now you're starting to put some power behind it. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to be specific instead of having weak, limp goals. You want to have specific, powerful goals. All right. Number 4. Once you have determined what it is, you want to be able to write the vision. Write the vision. Make it plain, that anyone that sees it can run with it, that it may not tarry, that it, so you want to be able to put yourself in a position that the vision, Habakkuk 2 verse 2, the Bible speaks about writing the vision. Make it plain. Make it plain where anybody who sees it can run with it. Anybody who sees it can envision it. Anybody who sees it can read it. Anybody who sees it can understand it. Anybody who sees it is now in a position, right, to be able to potentially achieve it. And it started by writing the vision, making it plain, so that anybody who reads it can run with it. Okay? That's what it means. So your vision, your goals have to be written. Anybody who says, oh yeah, there's a couple things I got, I got them in my head, or yeah, I've been thinking about doing some things. No, that doesn't work. I told you earlier that 50% of your brain's neurons are set up for visual cues. So if you don't have your vision written down, the likelihood of you being able to reach your goal just went down dramatically, and the likelihood of you accomplishing your goal is next to nothing now, because all you have in your head is a wish. All you have in your head are dreams. All you have in your head are just good ideas. Dreams, wishes, and good ideas only become goals when you are specific about them, when you begin to write them down and be very, very specific about what you expect to accomplish. So you got to write the vision. You got to make it plain, because by writing the vision, guess what? You are going to be constantly reminding yourself, once you write that vision, once you put it on paper, once you put those 1 to 3 financial goals down on paper, now you can put them up on your whiteboard, right? You can put them up on your board. You can put them up on your mirror. You can put them on your phone. You can put whatever your screensaver is on your phone. You can make your goals your picture on your phone. So every time you open up your phone, you're seeing your goals again. Every time you come to your office, you see them on your board. Every time you go to the bathroom, you see them in your bathroom on your mirror. Every time you go to the refrigerator, you see it on the refrigerator. What you are now doing is you're setting yourself up for success. And by writing the vision and making it plain, what you are now doing is you're creating an environment that then becomes conducive to you achieving your goal. Why? Because by making it plain, by writing the vision, writing it down, putting it on paper, and putting it all around you, you now creating an environment that constantly reminds you of what your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors, and your beliefs should be. And when you do that, You are now beginning to magnetize yourself to your goals. You're now beginning to set yourself up that you become energized and empowered by this goal. Every time you see it, every time you see it, every time you go to the bathroom, it's there on your board. Every time you come to your office, it's on your whiteboard. Every time you pick up your phone, there it is. It's constantly speaking to you. So when you do that, the likelihood in the example that I gave you earlier, when you do that, the likelihood of you paying off your credit card debt of $2,147 by June 30th, 2021, when you have that written all around you, your environment becomes a constant cue, a constant reminder of where you should be focusing your effort, your time, and attention. That's the reason why you have to write your vision. That's the reason why you got to make it plain. That's the reason why it has to be put on paper. It's not good enough to just be in your phone, because guess what? If it's in your phone, but if you don't go to it and look at it and remind yourself of it, it's not a reminder. It's not a visual cue for you. It's not something that you can continue to focus on. So you must write the vision and make it plain. That's what the good book says. That's what the good book says. So I would write the vision and make it plain. And then so that way you can start putting up the vision or whatever it is that you want to accomplish. You want to start putting it around you. You want to create an environment, an atmosphere that speaks to you constantly, that tells you, hey, Alex, focus on this. Alex, make sure your actions line up with this. Alex, make sure your behavior lines up with this. Alex, make sure your attention, your time, and focus goes to this. And if you do that, the likelihood of you being able to get out of debt, save more money, raise your credit scores, increase your income, whatever it is that you want, have more investments, whatever it is that you want, the likelihood goes up tremendously, tremendously. And that's what you want to do. Step number 4. Step number 5. Step number 5. You want to then ask yourself, what 5 simple actions can you take to achieve those the 1, 2, or 3 financial goals that you've set? No more than 3. What simple actions can you take in order to achieve your financial goals? So going back to our example, if you want to be able to pay off your credit card by June 30th, 2021, your credit card is $2,147. Now you want to ask yourself, what simple actions can you take? So first you can say, hey, well, how much, that's 6 months, over the next 6 months, how much can I pay off each month in order to reach my goal of paying off that one credit card? So if your one credit card is $2,147, if you divide that by 6 months, that's $357 a month. You can look at that and say, hey, can I pay $357 a month towards this particular credit card over the next 6 months? Can I do that? Based on the income that you have, based on the spending that you have, can you pay $357 towards your credit card over the next 6 months? And so that's step number 1. Maybe you can do it sooner. Maybe you can move up your timeline. Or maybe you just want to keep it comfortable and keep it at over the next 6 months, you're going to pay off that one particular credit card. So now you're asking yourself, is $357 a month for the next 6 months to pay off this debt on this particular credit card, is that realistic? If it is realistic, Now, the best thing I would say to do is, because we're trying to figure out what simple actions you can take, I would say, hey, go ahead and set up an automatic payment that comes directly out of your check for the month that goes directly towards paying off that particular credit card. Put it on auto pay and set the amount. And so now, by taking that simple action, by first figuring out how much do you have to pay minimum each month for the next 6 months to reach your goal, now you know how much you need to pay each month. And now that you know how much you need to pay each month, a simple action to take would be to put it on auto pay so it's directly debited out of your checking account. So it comes out automatically. Now you have just set it in order to get it. You have set your financial goal to get your financial goal. And then you have now put the appropriate actions in place to make sure that you achieve it. And guys, this works for every aspect of your financial life the same way. So, if you are in a place where you are looking at your current financial position, where you are financially right now, and if you find that you are not happy with where you are, if you find that you want to make some changes, if you find that you want to have more income, if you find that you want to increase your credit scores, if you want to have more money coming in, if you want to pay off more debt, if you want to have more investments, if you want to get it more into real estate or stock investing, whatever it is, whatever you've determined is really, really important to you, guys, we first need to start with setting proper goals, okay? And so if you just coming in, go back and watch this video so you can see exactly what those steps are and why it's so important that you take these things. So maybe you're at a position right now where you're not sure where to start. Well, you're in luck. I actually have a free financial assessment that you can take. It's some yes and no questions, and it'll walk you through the most important areas of your finances. And it should take you no more than 3 to 5 minutes to answer these questions. I encourage you to go to alexbjones.com/fitness and take my free financial assessment. It takes no more than, like I said, 3 to 5 minutes for you to know exactly where you are with your finances. Okay, so there you have it, guys. I sincerely hope this helps you achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve financially in 2021. I believe, again, that when you have the information, you can make the changes necessary to have more income, more financial independence, and have more financial impact in the world when you have the right information. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you through the Financial Wealth Academy. So, guys, I want you to have a fantastic day today. If you're just getting started, go back through these steps and figure out what you need to do to set your financial goals so you can have the most success in 2021. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. God bless you.